are many important and successful youth organizations in America today. The YMCA, Boys and Girls Clubs, Campfire USA. But only the Boy Scouts of America can create an Eagle Scout. In 2013, nearly 57,000 young men earned their Eagle Award. You've probably heard how many astronauts, congressmen, and presidents are Eagle Scouts. They are Scouting's great gift to America. Every year, your own council launches about 60 Eagles into the Long Beach communities, and far beyond Long Beach. But Eagle Scouts could become an endangered species without your help. Only the support that you choose to offer each year can ensure they'll continue to thrive here, in the place that you live. Right now, we'll show you the story of two very special Eagle Scouts, young men from Long Beach who overcame extraordinary disadvantages to earn their Eagle Awards, and to be revealed as the heroes they are.
You know, Jaron's life before scouting was basically a small apartment. He has a severely mentally handicapped brother, but at the time was living at home, so Jaron was kind of a caretaker for him.
I met Jaron many years ago when he was in an outreach program.
So when he found scouting, that was really what he was looking for. It was a way to get outdoors and to meet people and to do scouting type things.
Since then, we just became really good friends, and we're practically brothers because, you know, he stays over my house a lot.
Like I said, he needed scouting and he really blossomed.
When we first met him, he was very shy. You know, he didn't get out much. He hadn't even tried a hamburger.
I gained so many skills with this program. My communication skills, my leadership skills.
He had some catching up to do socially, so he enjoyed meeting these new scouts, new kids, and spending time with them. And he was funny, or opened up and became funny.
A decade in this program has really changed me, and I kind of grew up to the young boy that started to the young man you see in front of you today.
As the years went on, he got more and more confident, you know, being around more people and talking, hanging out, and just doing things like in high school and all that. I told him, dude, go for it, run for homecoming king, go for it.
He's active in school. He was on his homecoming court this year. He's active in social activities with others, and I think that's a direct result from scouting, so I think he's just going to continue on with that.
Jaron's just an inspiration to our troop because the one thing I really like about him is he is very tenacious about wanting to do well in the troop. He has been a self-learner and works hard on his merit badges, and I was really proud of him when he got his Eagle.
I really wanted to help him out, and so I pushed him to go for his Eagle Scout and all that.
The thing that I've always appreciated and I marveled about Jaron is just his love for Scouts. He did all the merit badges himself.
I just tried to teach him, you know, what I've done, what my experiences were, and how to change if things went wrong, how to change it and make it better for him.
Looking at this, it proves hard work does make a difference in people's lives.
He has a desire to complete what he starts. Whatever he's going to do in life, I think he'll do well.
I'm glad I picked up that paper in the 4th grade. We're the outreach program. I'm glad I picked it up.
He is a kid that really loved being in scouting.
I love scouting.
His first outing with us was to Rainbow Basin out in Barstow, out near Barstow, and it's way out in the desert. The boys got the ropes out of the rope bags and they tied him onto his wheelchair, and they got hiking staves and they would drag him up through the sand and along the ridges, and we got a good 3 or 4 mile hike, just the boys dragging him through the sand and along ridges and all over the desert. That was my first big memory of Spencer and my pride in the troop and what the boys did.
Being that he's physically disabled, he's had challenges to meet friends at school, but in the scouting program, it was completely the opposite. They flocked to him.
He has blossomed so much in just his personality and being outgoing. He wants to teach others, which is a wonderful thing to watch him want to learn a skill and want to share it with others.
Spencer's greatest strength is his drive to achieve whatever goal he's going for. When we were at Emerald Bay, they have a canoe trip where you canoe a mile around a point and you land on a beach, and he really wanted to go on that. So he had to take a swimming test, and swimming is a difficult thing for him. So I got into the water, and this was a cold time, and the water was 60 degrees, and he made one lap, and then he had to turn around and go back, and he started psyching himself up by growling, you know. He was growling and gurring like a tiger or something, and he made it back, and that was a huge accomplishment for him.
Getting my eagle will affect my future in a very positive way because it'll show people I'm a good leader and then I have responsibility.
My son has overcome obstacles and challenges in scouting. Even though he's uncomfortable when he's bouncing around on the trail, he just overcame that, the pain issues that he was experiencing for the reward of seeing the top of the mountain that his troop and his patrol drug him up to. That was all worth the while.
The person who's given me the greatest motivation in scouting is probably my dad, because he's been with me every step of the way, because due to my disability, he comes on every scouting event with me, and he's with me 100% of the time.
Given the chance, everyone just sees Spencer as a person. They don't see the chair, they don't see anything else. He's just Spencer. He's just one of the guys. We just treat him that way.
From the first moment we walked into that meeting, I knew it was the right fit. They took to him and there was no obstacles to overcome. There was nothing to overcome. It was as if he didn't have a disability or anything like that. His Boy Scouts was the place for him, and it was wonderful to see.
The Eagle Scout is part of my identity. It's part of who I am, and that's unshakable, really. There's nothing that can come in and take that away from me. Because I'll always have that, it gives me the confidence and the ability to carry myself in a way that helps me in the future.